Oh, God.
Mind the business that pays you. Our people walk in power, we gon' glow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.
Hey, Mindsetters, welcome back. I'm your host, Monique Danielle Harrell, and you are tuned in to Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. I'm the CEO of Singleton Builders, and we have conversations about entrepreneurs building income and longevity.
All right, now welcome back, Mindsetters. I am Jilma Bell Beecham. I am the founder of CRJ Squeaky Clean, and again, welcome to have you back today.
And I am Rochelle V. Gray. I'm coming in from Charlotte. It's a little cold today, but be all right. And I'm the CEO and founder of the Power League Nation Network and the Genius Grid.
You must be really cold out there. You shaking and everything. You all right?
Girl, I'm like trying to get together over here.
Oh, God. If our conversation resonates with you or align with your business mindset, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Well, we have a great guest today lined up for you. We have Andrew and Maria. They are the founders of the Healing House, and our conversation would be about healing the body, the mind, and the marriage. So make sure you get your tea, sit back, and wait for this segment to come up. Meanwhile, we're going to get into the birthday shout outs. I almost forgot again. Yes, I have to give a belated birthday shout out to my grandbaby, Caden.
Happy birthday.
He turned 1 on
Birthday,
February
Caden.
4th. And my cousin Vanessa on the 3rd, and rest in power to my cousin Jalil. It was all their birthdays on the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th. So now we could get into our CEO check-in. Today, my CEO check-in is going to be fixed mindset versus growth mindset. So stay focused. Let me get these glasses on so we can see here. All right. All right. My topic is fixed mindset versus growth mindset. So keep that in mind. We're going to do a little exercise today. Are you stuck? Well, if you are, that's not the problem. What you believe about where you are is really the problem. So what we're going to do is a little exercise here. I'm going to tell you how you would think if you had the fixed mindset and how you should be thinking with the growth mindset if you want to advance yourself in business and in life. So here we go. Fixed mindset. This is just how I am. Growth mindset, but not where I'm going to stay. Fixed mindset. I'm not good at that. Growth mindset. I don't know yet, but I'm going to get good at that. Fixed mindset. That's for other people. Growth mindset. I'll be willing to take the challenge. That's what the growth mindset gonna say. Fixed mindset. Comfort zones are security. Growth mindset. I will be comfortable being uncomfortable if that's what I need to do. Fixed mindset. I don't know if I should try a new investment. Growth mindset. Failure is feedback. So remember that. Fixed mindset, fear of embarrassment, which stops you from executing new projects or new plans. Growth mindset. Every level of wealth requires a new version of me. So remember that. That's your fixed mindset and your growth mindset when you're doing self-talk. Now, if you're a CEO or a boss, like what we talk about on this show, well, that's solution breakdown versus CEO challenge. So here we go. Solution breakdown. Fear of looking inexperienced. CEO challenge. Become a student publicly. Ask yourself, why am I playing this small? Don't be afraid to know what you don't know in public. And I'll say that again. Don't be afraid to know what you don't know in public just because you're a CEO. There's always room to learn. If you're the smartest person in the room, then you need new friends. Okay, the
All
next
right.
one, solution breakdown, avoiding risk, replacing the ego. Replace your ego with execution would be your CEO challenge. Stop being afraid to think that everything is a risk, because sometimes a risk can actually make you win. Whereas if you stay where you are, you're going to be stagnant. And the last one is the solution breakdown, comfort addiction. That's what most people's evil twin is, the comfort addiction. CEO challenge, schedule discomfort. Place yourself in new rooms, get mentors, and learn new strategies. That's how you get out of that solution breakdown and turn that into a CEO challenge. So remember, the bottom line is your comfort zone will keep you just above broke. Okay? Your comfort zone will keep you just above broke when growth will align you with your new mission. So most of us want to be aligned with our new mission. That's why we're watching and we're on Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. So don't forget that. And if you want to check me out, go to singletonbuildersllc.com and you can check us out on subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link is in the description. Mind the Business That Pays You podcast.
All right now.
Yeah, they got to get
Good.
it together.
That's right.
They got to get it together if they're going to be around us mindsetters.
That's the key word, right? Mindsetters.
Mindsetters.
All right. Well, my CEO check-in for today actually goes with any type of career that you're in, which is project management.
Oh, yeah.
Even though, like my career, I'm software, I'm networking, everything about computers. When I still meet with my clients, I still have project management skills. So those who need to keep their schedules in line, this is where those tasks come in. One thing that is very important about project management is project scoping. Scope out your project before you even start it to make sure you stay in your timeline. If you don't use spreadsheets,
She's talking about me.
If
I
you
want to
know.
write it down. I'm like, where's my pen and paper?
You had to
You
give
know-
us a Zoom lesson on that.
That's
Jim.
right. You might have a software tracking. Either way, it still works though. But you want to make sure you map out your project scope, who are your stakeholders, and what every person is responsible for. What happens is when you don't have that all in order, that's where the creeping comes in. Your project tends to go off task. Things are not aligned, and the goal is to meet your deadline. Now, things always happen that are out of our control, of course, but you want to make sure you keep your project along with your tasks moving. And again, communication. You always have to communicate with your stakeholders. That could be, like in my line of business, that's my subcontractors, but it's still communication. They're doing the tasks. They're the ones who are driving the activities. Yours is meeting with your builders and things like that. And Rochelle, your teachers.
Right.
Everybody has a played a part in project management, no matter what. Unrealistic deadlines. It takes leadership for us to make sure that we, again, stay on top. It might be our project, but we still have to account for everybody who has a responsibility to keep up with those things. So you have to be driven. You have to be driven about your project. Make the roles clear and your responsibilities so everyone understands what that is up front. You don't want people double dipping in the same task, right?
Look, not working, AKA.
Yes, not
sitting
working,
around.
right? Yes. So it's important when it comes to your workload. You want to conduct risk assessments. Risk assessments are when you know there's a problem that is to arrive, you want to make a separate tracking for that so you could just really stay on top of the problem. Sometimes you know what those risks are before the project starts because you have to look at certain things. It might rain, right? So it might be certain things you need to do. If you hear about the weather, that's a risk.
Absolutely.
So you need to track those things so you know how to take an alternate route to keep your project going smoothly and meet your deadlines. So again, that is my CEO check-in for today. Jill Bell Beecham, founder of CRJ Squeaky Clean. Do not forget to follow us on our YouTube channel and make sure you like and subscribe.
All right. All right, girl.
You know, what I like about that is it's not glamorous, but it's necessary for you to be
Yeah.
successful.
Absolutely.
So sometimes people don't look at those things because it's like, but hey, it keeps the business going.
Yeah, but then when they're off track and they start losing money, because I know in my line of work of real estate, you get off track, you lose a day, you lose $1,
Right.
you're losing a lot of
Listen,
money.
Yeah.
And like
you're
she
right.
said, if it's
You're right.
raining, you don't need to have your contractors out there. The roofers were coming to put up a new roof. You don't need to have them there. They can't do that. So you need to
Right.
rearrange your schedule, have some inside work done if it could be done, or just rearrange the schedule, period. So all
It's
of that
true.
stuff is very, very important. Time
It
management,
is.
all of
Yeah.
that's important.
Because a lot of people
It
just
is.
jump right in and start.
Yeah,
They
you
don't
can't
think
do that.
about the A to Z that needs to be done or the curves that might come in between
Mhm.
those.
Right.
And again, we all have deadlines, right? We have multiple things we want to get done.
It's
So,
true.
you know, just keep
It's
track
true.
of your project so it stays on task is the main point.
Okay.
That's right.
All right. Well, I'm gonna check in with my educators. How to build a business that pays you without quitting teaching first.
Mm.
Oh.
So educators, quick check-in. If the thought of one more school year makes you sigh, if retirement feels far but exhaustion feels really close, and if your side hustle is really just another unpaid job, this message is for you. Because your next move might not be another position, it might be ownership.
Mm.
And let's be honest. We tired, you tired, I was tired, but not lazy.
Right.
You're experienced, but you're underpaid. And why do we stay there? Right? You're thinking about retirement, but the math isn't mathing. Your side hustle's eating time, but not building freedom. And you keep saying, I'm gonna figure it out next year. I'm gonna figure it out next year. But after this year, well, what's next? But what's the real problem? You're still thinking like an employee while trying to build like an entrepreneur. Mindset.
Mm-hmm.
Entrepreneurship isn't about doing more, it's about doing something that pays you back.
Mm.
Absolutely.
You don't need another certification. I got 4. Lord. You don't need another platform. You don't need another late night. You need clarity, systems, like Joma said, and alignment with how you're wired.
Yeah.
So, what's the solution? I'm going to give you 4 tips to shift from side hustle to business. Tip number 1, stop monetizing your time, monetize your expertise.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
Okay.
If you only get paid when you show up, you have built or have a job.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Listen, ask yourself, what do people already ask me to help with? That's the seed of your business.
Right.
That's your genius.
Mhm.
Tip 2, build for how you think, not how Instagram sells.
Oh.
Everybody doesn't
Tell
build the
me.
same way.
Mhm.
Some of us are natural teachers, natural organizers, natural creatures of habit, natural problem solvers. When your business, like Jilma's, like Monique's, when it matches your genius, it stops draining you.
Right.
Mhm.
And we are drained.
Right.
Tip 3, systems first, sales second. Right in there with Jilma. Systems first,
Right.
sales second. If your business collapses when you get tired, it's not a business yet. So start with one clear offer, one clear audience, and I had to learn that. One repeatable system
Mm-hmm.
and simple scales. Chaos does it.
Mm-hmm.
Last tip. Start while you're still employed.
That part.
Monique was saying that last night.
Yeah.
But think like an owner.
Mm.
Mhm.
Entrepreneurship is a transition, it's not a leap.
Right.
You don't quit teaching first. You build until teaching is optional.
Mm.
So as I close, educators, your skills were never meant to retire with you. They were meant to outlive the classroom.
Okay.
So I want you to drop next move in the comments and take the multiple intelligence test at www.ceorochelle.com to discover how you're designed to build. I don't want you to burn out. I want you to end strong. So, but I like humor with it. If you like our business tips and information, because it's real, subscribe to our YouTube page, Mind the Biz That Pays You. Click on the link in the comment section. Which I think.
All
I
right,
think
Nice
Rochelle.
kids.
excellent.
Yes.
And
I be
like,
talking to, let me tell you, and they're dying, and I'm like, but build while you're there.
and yeah, it's
Let that
seed
money,
money.
you know, yeah,
Your job is your
that's-
seed money. I
that's
keep
it.
telling
Your
people
job,
that you
your
can't
seed
just
money.
leave. It's your seed money for
Right.
your next platform. That's all.
That's exactly right.
Well,
That's
guys,
exactly
we will be back in a minute. You are tuned into Mind the Business That Pays You podcast. We have our special guests in the building, Andrew and Maria. They are the founders of the Healing House, and we will be right back.
Right.
I woke up this morning, got up out of my bed. I looked around, this is what I said. Thank you, Lord, for another day. All the blessings just in my way. I could have been dead, sleeping in my grave. But you told it, get back and hey, ooh-wee, another blessing. Ooh-wee, another blessing. Ooh-wee, another blessing. Ooh-wee, another blessing.
Mindsetters, we are back, and I know you are excited to meet our guests, but we're going to let Jilma give them their introduction.
Yes, so we have Maria and Andrew. They are married, they are entrepreneurs, they're a duo team together, building wellness with intention. They are the founders of the Healing House. So welcome to Mind the Business That Pays
Welcome.
You
Thank you.
podcast.
Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome.
Yes, how are you guys today?
We're
Awesome.
doing good. Great.
Blessed.
Yes,
God's been
yes.
good to us.
Yeah, this weather is
It's
a little something, but we
excruciating.
dealing, right? We
Right,
dealing.
Exactly. With all this cold, right?
Yeah, and the snow seems like it's not
It's
going
not- I
anywhere.
was just saying the same thing.
That's why you moved to
Talking about
Charlotte. I
that.
know it's going.
No, it's cold. It's cold out there though. Don't even try it. It's cold out
We ain't
there.
looking at no dirty snow though.
Oh, y'all not?
Oh,
Oh, you
okay.
from Jersey though? You from
I am from
Jersey?
Jersey,
Those
born
are
and
like-
bred.
Y'all
That's
get
true.
too many bugs, though.
Not in Charlotte. That's something about it, you know.
Oh, really?
At other places. We in the Piedmont.
Yeah, in the Piedmont, whatever. Let me put on my little thing. So, tell us a little bit about you guys. What we would like to know first was, what was the defining moment that led you to start the Healing House?
Ooh, do you wanna tell her
Mother,
from
Japan.
from Japan. We can start at Japan. No, well, we can tell them about before and then start at Japan.
Okay, you go.
Oh, that's
All right.
that's great. We love
So-
this. We like backstories now. We like the
So basically-
mindsetters love it.
Our son,
Okay.
he had eczema.
Okay.
So that was a big thing for us because he was itching and he would get a lot of infections on the skin
Yeah.
from the itching and the scratching, and he also had cradle cap.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
to avoid him from the itching and scratching, my wife produced this formula. She came. We did a lot of testing,
Yeah.
just to try and work on his skin.
Uh-huh.
Just being comfortable. 'cause
Yeah.
It was just, you could tell like he wasn't comfortable in his skin, right? And we took him to doctor's visits and all that, and nothing they gave us really worked. And we wanted something that we could use consistently. So I was like, okay, let's just go back to our roots. We're both Nigerian.
Oh, okay.
So we got some shea butter from there, and then from then on we just started experimenting, and from then just stuck to a formula. It's been working. We've been using it for since he was like 3.
Yeah.
He's 8 now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
And you should see his skin.
yeah.
It's clear.
No
No spots.
itching.
No
That was like the
itching.
one thing I was trying to get rid of. Yeah.
It coats his skin, so there's no infections. We don't even see him itching
Yeah.
Really?
anymore
That's
at all.
beautiful.
Yeah.
So is this one of you guys' products that's
Yes.
underneath the Healing House?
Yes.
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 It's called True Butter.
Oh, that's
Cream.
awesome.
His name is True, so we named it after him. True Buttercream.
Really?
Beautiful.
Oh, legacy.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
it.
that's nice,
Look, these-
yeah.
those
And
the
then
words we
same thing
need.
for our daughter
Daughter,
too. When I was pregnant, I wanted to I just wanted to like keep her hair because I saw what my son went through
With the
and
cradle
with
cap.
the cradle cap, and I didn't want that for her. So just came same thing. Formula was using it consistently, and she was able to grow out her hair like from a baby, like 1 month old, no falling out, nothing. And I use it. I was using it because my hair, like, you know, after pregnancy, your hair sheds a little bit.
Yes.
So it
Look,
helped,
I was like, yeah.
Definitely.
yeah, it helped with that. And you know, we've been doing a couple markets here and there, and the feedback has been really good. Yeah.
I also I have dry skin too. Like my hands are like, you know, I work with my hands a lot.
Okay.
You know, I'm into the construction real estate as well.
Oh,
so,
really?
you know, we do the contracting. We actually have a lot of real estate together as well.
We
But
need to talk later, but go ahead.
definitely can't wait. But my hands get really dry, and you can tell they're like rocks. You know, my hands are smooth as a baby's. As a baby's
When
skin.
you use the cream.
Yes. When
So
I say
he was like the you're like the
I was the
subject
test
too.
subject
He was
as
the-
well.
he was-
Yeah. Because I have psoriasis.
He has psoriasis.
I have
Yeah.
psoriasis. So
Yeah.
my ears, because I have piercings, they used to get really, really dry and crusty, and my nose and different parts of like little corners, my elbows
Right.
and stuff like that. I can show you my elbows right now. There's a flake. I used to be
And it was just
so
the thought of not-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, I was so uncomfortable. I was itchy. I felt like I'm comfortable with showing my
Right.
elbows now. Like,
Right.
and when I tell you, it was dry, scaly. It was tough for me because, you know, we deal with people on so many different occasions,
Right.
and in places like your nose and your ears, these are
Right.
Yeah.
noticeable places
Yeah.
that can make you feel a little bit uncomfortable.
Right.
It's
right.
those,
You know?
it's those creases. Like, 'cause sometimes I get it right
Yeah,
here.
those creases.
You get it.
Or, like
You
you
know?
said, right behind the
Your
ear.
ear, yeah.
Yeah.
The worst. So this
Okay.
really helped with my self-esteem as well. You know, you got anything else to add, darling?
Yeah, and also just the fact that like for us, for our skin, you know, like I just felt like we noticed there was really nothing on the market where
Right, that's
you know
what I
that
was gonna
catered to
ask
us
you.
that's
Yeah.
like all natural, clean, free from fillers,
Right.
you know, and still also healing the skin at the same time and not just, you know.
So where's your project? I mean your project. We do so many projects. Where's your project? Like, how can people find your product if they wanted to use it? Are you online?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do you-
Yes.
Okay.
So
Yes.
our website is thehealinghouse.shop. Yeah, we also have the same on Instagram, same Facebook, thehealinghouse.shop. Yeah.
Okay, so this was a personal journey, which is what brought you guys
Yeah,
into doing
yeah.
this, and then you were your own test product. So now
Yes.
you know
Yeah.
that it works well because you
Japan.
guys actually. So you created the whole formula and everything yourself, or
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And then we
Pain
added.
points.
So
That's
it's
right.
it's our system. We go by Glow from the Inside Out. So
Right.
we have three
Okay.
main products.
right? Go ahead. I was
Moringa,
gonna
which
ask you
is
that.
for the insides.
Uh-huh.
You know, moringa is really good for your immune system. It's good for
Okay.
your digestion, and it's
Okay.
good for your energy. Those are the main things that we really need. Like our body needs to just do what it does on its own, right?
Okay.
So you start from the inside out, and then you have the butters to protect your skin, and then you have
Okay.
the scalp to protect the oils to protect your scalp.
So how often would you take the first product
The
The
moringa,
from the inside? Yes.
you probably take it you can take 2 pills once a day,
Oh, they're
and that
pills,
should do it. Yeah, the moringa is actually derives from a plant called the miracle tree. It's actually known as the miracle tree, the only plant in the world, and it also helps with homeostasis and and helping heal from the cellular level. So
Really?
Wow.
yeah, we're talking about a tree, a plant that my grandmother has stood by for the last 40 some odd years. And she walks and talks. She's walking. She's actually in Nigeria right now, working on real estate in Nigeria.
Oh,
Yeah,
really
like
nice, huh?
she's in her 90s and she's
wow.
moving around like it's
That's what I'm
nothing.
talking about. That's
So-
what I want to be.
Really?
I mean, yeah,
That's right. That's
it's
right.
really a powerful tree because it's filled with antioxidants. It's filled with anti-inflammatory products. It's filled with vitamins and all the things that you need to create homeostasis in your body.
Keep your body balanced.
Right.
Yeah.
And me and
Wow,
my
that
me and my
sounds
wife are nurses.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
really?
Wow.
Yeah, we
Y'all
both went to school
power
for
couple
nursing.
for
Yeah,
real.
definitely a power
Thank
couple,
you.
right? So
Thank
this
you.
is generational. What
Yes.
you're doing, it's not
Yeah.
something you just woke up and said. It's personal. It's
Yes.
generational,
Yes.
and you're passing it on to. I'm
Our
assuming
kids.
your kids.
Yes.
will
Yeah.
want to do the same thing because this
Yeah.
is holistic healing.
Yes.
Yes.
So
You get
tell
it.
us a
See,
little
I was
bit
gonna
about
say.
that.
Get it.
Yeah,
All
tell
natural.
us a little bit
I was gonna
about.
ask about the.
So
Go
like,
right ahead, Mom.
Oh no, I was just going to say for the mindsetters out there, everyone doesn't know what holistic medicine is. Sometimes they'll say, "Well, that's not good and that's not real and it doesn't work." What's your take on that?
I feel like society has kind of brainwashed us into thinking that natural things don't work. Like, we're people of God. Like, we believe in God, you know, and we believe that God made us perfect, right?
Right.
So, and He made our body, like, we're breathing right now, and we don't have to do anything. We're just breathing.
Right,
It's the same.
right.
That's exactly.
It's a good analysis.
Yeah, that's exactly how our bodies heal itself too. So we just believe in like gentle, slow, tender loving care, and that's what these products pretty much represent in a way.
If the earth don't make it, don't take it. So, at
Oh,
the-
okay.
right. So at the end of the
Sure,
day,
for real.
you're breathing the air. The everything comes from the earth that we really need, right? So ultimately, if we know that the natural products have been known to heal
Right.
in the past,
Right.
and in other countries it's happening. We know that Western medicine is a business as well,
Yeah.
right? And we know that there are people who are looking for a way out of that cycle
Yeah.
of
Absolutely.
consistent,
Yeah.
going back and forth through medicines and trying
Dependency.
dependency
Right,
on those
right,
things.
right.
Yeah.
This has helped with nerve pain. It's helped with neuropathy, seizures.
Great for
Really?
cortisol.
Wow.
Decrease in
Cortisol.
cholesterol, decrease in A1Cs, diabetes.
Really?
I'm telling you,
Diabetes too?
if
Yeah.
yes, if you
Wow.
look this up, this tree is literally a miracle tree. Literally a miracle tree. So when you combine all of this, the miracle tree with all the outer body stuff to make you feel good about it's all gonna be energy that's gonna help you heal.
Naturally by
yourself.
By itself.
Because your skin is the biggest organ.
in
on
your
your
body.
body,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
That's true. On your body,
So
yeah.
imagine protecting it with the food, all the nutrients that
That
it
it
really needs to keep any bacterias, funguses, or anything from having a space or a place to thrive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right? And now when those things is healed on the outside,
Right.
and you're taking moringa and you're able to really heal yourself from the inside, you can really glow.
I need to glow.
Yeah, I think we need to get
You
this
me
right.
too.
Yeah, we all
Listen.
like, okay.
And I need
how
to be
does this
glowing at
work
90.
with, you guys are married, as we know, and you're in business together. So
Yes.
some people think being married and in business is not a good idea. Some people think it's a great idea because it works. What's your take on that?
I think it's a great idea. Like, we match each other. Like, where he lacks, I come in. Where I lack, he comes in. And I think it's just like the perfect duo. Honestly, yeah.
Absolutely.
And we both have the same values, the same goals. Like,
Okay.
we have kids, obviously, so
Right.
that sometimes it makes it a little bit harder. Raising kids too at the same
Yeah.
time, building businesses and still trying to keep up with real life. you know?
Right, right.
So, but I mean, we have each other, so that's
Oh, I love
that's
it.
Right.
That's
We have
everything.
Each other.
Yeah,
That's,
that's
yeah, I'm
everything.
like, okay.
Yeah.
I'm a romanticist over here. I'm
That's
like,
beautiful.
we have each other.
It's the truth. It's the truth. We have each other. And from what I've actually seen in marriage, because it's a partnership,
Right.
it's ultimately kind of a business relationship from the beginning.
It sure
Yeah.
is. Yes.
You know,
A little different, but yes.
a little different,
We
but
know,
but
yeah.
yes, and we have not necessarily transactional ways of doing things, but we have a system where it's okay. We have roles, we have things that we're gonna do that
Right.
we take on, just like in any business,
Right,
Yeah.
right?
absolutely.
And we're trying to teach our children to do the same things. And what better way to teach your children
Right.
business than to show them through the model of family?
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely.
You know.
And that was my question, because as a couple,
Yeah.
how did you identify each of your strengths and decide who handles what in the business?
You know, it's so funny because I feel like that's still like an ongoing journey for us. Like
Okay.
I'm very much into like spirituality and all that, and we were just talking about like human design, right? Our human design, and not to get into all of that, but that kind of like when I was reading about it, it kind of told us who, like, how we're designed kind of based off of like our birth chart and stuff like that, and how we could actually contribute as a team. Yeah, because
that's deep.
Yeah,
That's serious.
Yeah.
That's something.
So-
That's something.
I
good
feel
to
like
do.
we fell into a lot of our roles in a sense because, for example, like me, I'm very active.
Okay.
Right, so I'm very hands-on with a lot of things, and my wife is very technical. She was in research and nursing,
Yeah.
right, and I was on the floor. I was, interacting with patients. I was, and she was in more research.
Okay.
So
Mhm.
she did do.
So that-
she
that
don't
worked out
get me
good.
wrong. She was on the field. She was in the field
Right.
too. She was interacting with patients as well. But
I also
we're-
worked in a pharmaceutical, so I did
Oh, wow,
clinical
that's-
research.
oh,
Yeah.
So that's how y'all
Yeah.
came up
Yeah.
with this great
Yeah.
product that
So-
you have over
so-
here. Okay.
So
a lot
we,
of background.
yes, we utilized all the knowledge we
Yeah.
had
Right.
and our experience. Like I was also in sales, so
That's a big part of everything. Marketing. You can have the
Marketing.
best product in the world, but if you can't market it or don't nobody know about it,
exactly.
then you're still not going
Right.
to get the exposure to make money with the business.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And we also
So let me ask you,
Yes, ma'am.
because you have your products, and because you're in the healing, I'm sure there's another component of the business that you have. Is that true,
for
or is
the-
it just products?
Oh, right. Yes, there is. It's a nonprofit organization.
Mm-hmm.
So the Healing House itself is actually we're utilizing these platform. We're utilizing this as a platform
Right.
for us to create healing houses all over the world.
Nice.
To
I love it.
So
Nice.
the,
I feel like we're also manifesting it too with
Yeah.
like just healing like generational
Right.
trauma and stuff like that, and especially like for me on my journey of motherhood too, like that kind of like shaped me in a different way, to like just know more about myself and
Right.
just move with
And
love.
being in
Yeah.
tune with yourself, I'm
Yeah,
sure helps out
yeah,
a lot, and
yeah.
especially like in marriage and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
Like, which one do you think is more challenging, marriage or entrepreneurship, or are they kind of equal?
I would say marriage.
marriage.
If I'm being
I say
honest.
that too. So I'm gonna be honest about it. Yeah,
And that's funny. You can have people that will divorce, but they'll still be in business.
they'll still be in
Right.
business.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Sure,
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
It's
marriage
still
is
being- the
more
business
of
works.
working on it more. You have to want to do that. You have to stay
Yeah,
in tune.
it's like a choice, a
It's a
daily
choice, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
Yeah.
Every
I-
day when you
I-
wake up,
I-
it's a daily choice.
I love the name, the Healing House. That is like amazing.
It's beautiful.
We came up with that, and it's so funny because we went to Japan last year,
Okay.
and we had missed our flight, so we ended up staying like, was it 3 days?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all have money like that, huh?
Yeah, that
Did you
healing
pick
house
that?
doing good over there. I love it. Yeah, I love it.
No,
Right.
we didn't even start this is before the Healing House.
Oh, this
so
was
this is a
before that.
backstory.
Disclaimer: I lived in London as a kid, and my parents,
Oh, okay.
my family,
You said this
my
right.
mom and my brothers and sisters live in
All right.
London now. So
Okay.
that's
I
a
love it.
disclaimer.
So we have 25% of our viewers are in Japan.
Oh wow!
That's
And
true.
we didn't know it. We
8%,
looked
yeah.
it up,
Nice,
and
nice.
you know, on
Yeah.
our stats, and I said, "Well, can y'all
What?
believe
Yeah.
25% of our viewers are in Japan?
That's crazy.
The rest
'Cause
are
we
you know,
talking
United
business.
States, Ghana, but they are 25%.
Yeah.
I said
Wow.
Japan.
Wow, yeah,
Okay.
Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
where we came up with the name.
Yeah, the Healing House.
But,
So we got
ah,
stuck. We were stuck. We were like, okay, let's just start this business. We did the business plan, came up with the name, came up with the logo. We did that within like the 2-3 days, and then once we got back, we went full force and
Yeah.
just.
We said we were going
Yeah.
to. We were on the plane,
Yeah.
like really planning things out,
Yeah.
and really, we're on the plane, like really talking about it, and we were like, no, this is really
'Cause we
gonna
had
be
been-
it.
We've been using the products
Yes.
for 3-4 years.
Mhm.
So we were already making. This is what we
Right.
use in the house every day. You know.
Oh, you were already using
Yes.
it. Now it was
Yeah.
time to make it into a
To
business
Yes,
and make
make it a
some money.
business.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Moringa we had been using for I know I'd been using for well over 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So my
Oh,
mom,
wow.
my mom lives by it. She looks like she looks like my sister.
I want some of that.
wow.
My-
Look, I'm-
And let me ask
And
you,
if I
because we've
and if
heard
I
about
tell
that.
you, it's not a
So
lot.
why do you think
When
we
you
don't
meet my
use
mother,
it?
you'll see. What? Sorry,
Like I've heard about that before, but why do you think that we hear about things but we just don't do it?
Oh, distrust in me from media,
Media
advertising,
and the
That's
first thing
exactly
a
what
lot of
yeah.
people ask is it FDA
Uh-huh.
approved?
yeah.
So because it's not, it's like
because
that
it's
stigma.
holistic medicine.
Yeah,
They
so-
don't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
Imagine
it
the
is.
things that are FDA approved that are
Right.
harming us.
Thank
Exactly.
you.
And
That part.
and yet,
See,
Exactly.
see,
Yeah.
that's right.
and yet
You
we
gotta get
have
with
an
Jill
all
money.
natural product from the ground.
Ground.
Right.
And they
Yeah.
still question.
And
Because
they
if you put
question
that
it.
data out and
Yeah.
show pictures of you and your mother and stuff, people would be like running.
Oh, we have pictures
yeah.
of her.
On our
Really?
if
You
you
know
look
what?
on our
We
If you look on our
knew you
Instagram
would've-
page, you'll see my mother's before and after.
10
You're
year
gonna-
difference.
I
you're
love
gonna-
it.
You're gonna say that's 10 years ago. She looks better.
Oh my God.
She looks better now than she did 10 years ago.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
getting that.
Honestly.
I want you to send them to me so when we
Wow.
post the show, I can actually add the
Wow.
pictures
Yeah.
to the marketing.
You'll be able
Okay.
to see my son's skin,
and our
the
daughter's
before
hair.
and after, our daughter's hair, before and after. So this is we really researched this for the last 4 years,
Yeah.
and really took our time so that we could show people because of the stigma of holistic medication.
Yeah.
That's what
medicine.
I know.
Yeah.
How do you let your faith guide all your business decisions?
Oh,
Pray.
devotion.
We do daily. We do devotions with each other.
Devotion.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
I love
Daily
it.
devotions.
Yes.
and-
Yeah, we try. We
That's so
try for
important.
every
We're
day. Some day we might miss a day,
Yeah, too,
but
yeah.
like we always try for that.
And we also do devotions separately.
Yeah.
So we're doing them together,
Uh-huh.
but throughout the day, my wife might read the Bible. I
Right.
might read the Bible, and I'm gonna gain insight for my day. She might gain she's gonna gain insight for her day. And sometimes whatever it is that we are going through, whether it's a business issue or a
Right.
person or a family issue, we're able to go to God with it.
Yeah, and he talks to us every time through people too, like that we meet. Like it's so funny. Like we'll have a conversation about something and then meet somebody random, and then
Right.
they'll say something, and I'm like, "Babe,
Confirmation.
yeah, that was like So
Well,
we
God
get
talks to us
he
for
talks
sure.
to us like, and it's all about like we believe in like just trying to be still to hear
To hear.
him.
Right.
'Cause-
and that's a good word. Be still.
Yeah, be
Yeah.
Because
still
that's where all your
sometimes.
guidance
yeah,
comes
every
from.
time.
Yeah, beautiful.
And I love it that you say that because people will say high price. They'll say a lot of things, but they won't say God or He speaks to me.
Mhm.
And that's who it is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
naturally, He's given us everything we need to live.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy now that in this season, we're hearing a lot from people that are coming from that vein,
Yeah.
getting back to earth.
Yeah.
Because like you said, it's trust. There are a lot of things like I wanted to try. Well, it was something I wanted to try. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it or I don't know if I can trust the person that's doing it until you see somebody for yourself
Right.
that someone else has led you to that you trust.
Mm-hmm.
Then you'll
So,
try it.
When
Very
we
true.
started the Butters, the healing house, right? The first thought was, okay, we were gonna market it to people with eczema or
Right.
like dry skin. But when we started marketing, it was older women, like women over 40.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like when I was.
So that was your market.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's.
But
the
you didn't
market.
think that
I
when
didn't
you
think
started
that
it,
when I
though.
started it.
Right.
Right.
yeah,
Wow.
So, so that was like very
Especially
interesting.
since shea butter is like, it's scarce in a
Oh,
sense.
that's the product?
I love
Yeah.
Oh,
shea
can you
butter.
hand me one? Let me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
we
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 got- we
brought
got
you
it
some. We
to
brought
them
you
so
some.
they
So
can
we
show
got-
I'm
on
looking to
camera.
see. I'm talking
Maybe
about my
you wanna put it on the
mindsetters.
camera. Can you show that?
Ah.
So
This
which
is-
one is?
Somebody is really
Yeah.
enjoying.
This is Adore's hair elixir.
Okay.
Our daughter's name is Adore.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
Adore.
Adore, yeah.
Nice.
And
our
our
son's
I love the
name is
packaging
True.
too.
Yeah.
The colors.
Okay, very
Nice.
nice.
And then these are the moringa tablets.
Those are the
Okay.
tablets.
Yeah.
So is it 60 in there for you said
There's
two?
actually
so that's
100.
two.
100.
So it'll last you 3
Wow.
months because what you were saying take
Two-
two a day.
two
Two
a
a
day.
day. Mhm.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Beautiful.
It helps with hormones too. like
Yes. Oh,
you know.
hormone regulation, definitely.
Yeah.
Which one? The moringa?
The
Yes,
moringa,
moringa,
yes.
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 Look at Monkey.
Yeah.
Remember, moringa. The idea of
Just
moringa is
All
to
the
bring
women
you back
worked
to
out. Like, wait.
To homeostasis.
to equal
One more
balance.
mindset.
Balance.
That's what I'm
Balance.
talking about.
It's gonna
Yeah.
balance
I
your
want
body.
some
Ace.
too.
You know, people with hyperthyroidism, hypothyroidism.
Oh.
It's helped balance their hormones and their thyroid. Their
Wow.
their hyperactive or hypoactive thyroid.
So if
So
How
someone
about blood
or-
pressure?
Okay.
blood,
Yes.
it decreases blood
Blood
pressure as well.
pressure?
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Love
100%.
it.
Nice.
Do you ship?
If
Do
you don't
ship
believe,
Yes, we
places?
do.
if even if you didn't
Okay.
believe us, even if you didn't believe us, you could literally look it up on WebMD and it'll tell you the same thing.
Oh, that's a website they
Yeah.
can go to, WebMD.
Yes, WebMD
Even
is.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Taking it, you're gonna feel.
You're gonna feel the difference
you're gonna
in
feel
one
it.
day.
Oh, I'm
Like,
gonna,
you're gonna-
I'm gonna,
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
feel
tell all
it.
my
One day.
teachers, wait, hold up, wait a minute.
The energy
Yeah, we
that you're
need
gonna
that.
get just from
Right.
being able
And see,
to.
I already got so much energy. Like any more energy, I might go through the roof.
But
I
energy
have
is
so
good. That's your
much energy.
superpower.
Yeah,
That's your
yeah. I mean,
superpower.
I
Yeah,
love
it's not
it.
You
mine.
can just put cakes on.
Yeah,
Just go
So,
fly.
what do
Yeah,
you
right?
do during your slow season, or do you not have a slow season? You know, like what?
I won't say right now
Would you
because
mark
our
it,
kids
or-
are so young.
Okay.
Like that alone, nothing is slow about that.
I know.
Yeah,
So-
and we
Business
own
or
more
marriage,
businesses
right?
too. We have other businesses as
Oh,
well.
okay.
For the
Right,
real
the real
estate,
estate,
you know.
right.
So you know, we also have a private transportation business, and
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Oh,
ma'am.
okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And I also am a director, and CFO of Sprinterviews, which is
What is?
the
Tell us
Sprint
about
Reviews
that.
is a platform that we deal with major CEOs, artists, and we take them through a day in the life of what they do. So if you're a record executive or an artist, we're gonna go through the day. We're gonna interview you, have a full day in the life experience, and you're gonna kind of tell us about what you do and your background.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's a podcast,
Yes.
or
Yeah,
it's a podcast.
It's like a podcast, yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
That's just so. Do you have all your businesses together, or are some of them separate? Or you
Separate.
guys
They're
work
separate.
together
They're
with all of
separate.
them?
So I also have a clothing line too.
Love this.
So I'm
Okay.
very
Girl,
much into
love
fashion.
this.
It's very cold. That's why I didn't do it up, but I usually do.
Oh no, she's being very modest. We're talking
love it.
Fashion Week. She's done some of the biggest. She's done some
Really?
big names too. She doesn't. She's
Well,
very
tell
modest
us about it. Come on, you on the podcast.
I
Everyone's
mean,
gonna hear
I
about
had
it.
to.
Right.
So the
Got
thing
our ear.
is, it was a passion project, right?
Right.
So I started that in 2016. I had a boutique. It was me and my sister. So I
Okay.
did ready to wear, and my sister, she's still actually designing till
Okay.
today. She does more of hot couture, weddings, showers, baby birthdays, and stuff like that. So we had a boutique together. But I feel like right now, I won't say that. I won't say I've completely I'm not doing that anymore. But
Right.
for now, I'm trying to move with alignment
Yes.
for where I'm at
Very
in my life
important.
right now. Yeah, and I felt like I was kind of forcing things with it. So
Okay.
I had to, take a step back, and that's when the healing house came.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's still there. I still love fashion. I
Okay.
just feel like with the whole designing thing, for me, that's not really the route I wanted to go with specifically in fashion.
Right.
So
Okay.
more so I love supporting other designers. Where, going to events. I love art too.
Right,
So
right.
it all translates into fashion as well. Yeah.
She didn't mention she's also the creative director of Sprinterviews.
Yeah, that's a yes. yes.
I love
Mind
it.
you, we've done artists like Dave East and Al Bial and some major Bobby Shmurda and some bigger artists in the industry. So she's definitely a major part of the creative direction in our. in
That's what I like
Sprinterviews,
to do,
so.
creative direct.
Yeah, me
and
too. I love
yeah,
that.
so-
Yes. Yeah,
So
definitely.
it was just more so finding where I fit in,
Mm-hmm.
but still keeping me in it.
Right. And
so-
how often do you guys produce something for your podcast? Is it every week? Whenever you get an interview or
Yeah. It's
Spin out?
very focus based.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're building on it as well. So
Okay.
we started off with just doing drop mics with some of the artists, and then we went into doing day in the lives, and now we're
Right.
going into editorials for the artists as well. So there's so many different parts of it.
Yes.
And the artists that we're doing are. It's tough to get them.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not
Yes, it
easy.
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially the
Yeah.
genre. So the artists and even some of the A&Rs and
Yes.
some of these people are very busy people,
Yeah,
so we
they
have to
are.
schedule them. So we might get one once a week, once every other
Mm-hmm.
week, and sometimes
Right.
we'll schedule events that we can do more.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
listen, I love that you guys are a team like that. I'm all about team, family, you
Yes.
know, growing together, developing together,
Mm-hmm.
building together. I'm all about energy.
Yes.
So all of that is making me excited. I'm like,
Okay.
I'm already hyper enough, but now I'm really like, oh, they have this, and yet they're getting it done, and you're in alignment with what you should be doing, what
Yes.
needs to fall back, because
Yes.
the same way with me and us, you know, people that are entrepreneurs,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes you have to fall back from something
Yeah.
and then come back to it later
Yes.
when it aligns with your life,
Yes.
your marriage, your kids,
Yes.
your
Yes.
the
Exactly.
whole
100%.
thing.
It's
Yes.
it's
It's true.
yeah, and I also like I'm learning that like not every passion has to be monetized. So that
Right.
especially if you're
Okay.
like a creative and
Yes.
you have so many
Mhm.
different like it can be like at one point I thought something was wrong with me.
I be
I'm like, why do
why
why
always
can't I
have
just
to
stick
think
to
of some-
one
right?
thing, right?
Because
So,
God gave you
yeah.
5 talents. See, some
Yeah.
people only gave 2,
That's
some people
right.
gave 1.
That's
I was
right.
like,
Right.
don't worry about
That's
mine.
right.
Take care of your one before I had that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Go with your
Like you
one.
said, it's
I had one
timing.
thing in my mind before I started hanging out with
But
everybody.
it's timing and, what works, because there's some things that you prioritize.
Yes.
But I want to ask you, what is something that people romanticize about entrepreneurship that isn't really true? Like people think when you become entrepreneurs, you're gonna be like, oh, you're gonna be
Yeah.
no.
Oh, they think
but what
you
do you
balling
think?
out, you bossing
Yeah.
every
That's the
day.
business.
Right,
That's-
like you
that's
boss,
what-
you get
A
up
lot
when
of
you
people
want
think
to.
the return
No,
is
you don't.
quick.
Yes.
So a lot, and I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs now on social media probably just show when they're
Talk
like
about it.
when show that part, but they don't
Yeah.
show they don't show the
struggle.
knit and grit and like
Nope.
Right.
the 10 years before that,
Right,
right?
right,
That it
right.
takes to get
Right.
to that level. Because let's be honest, it's not overnight. Like
It's not.
Right.
Personally,
yeah.
for me, it's been overhead.
Mm.
I think that a lot of people they believe that when things look so good,
Mm-hmm.
that it's appeared simple,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Right.
You
But
might
you're managing so much.
but you're managing
Yes,
so
you
much. They
are.
might see you in
are.
front of a mic and a green screen and
Right.
assume, oh yeah, that can do that,
Yeah.
right?
It's
So
not that simple
it's
to
not
get up
it's
here
not that
and
simple
talk
at all.
for an hour
Right.
and make
Thank
it
you.
make sense.
Exactly.
It's really not
At all.
not.
At all.
It's not.
Simple creating content. Like,
Simple.
Yeah, creating
Yeah.
like,
content
I
is
didn't
not
realize
that
how
easy.
tough it was, especially after having kids, because I would do it so freely, and I'm like, oh my god, like this is a lot.
It
a
is
lot.
a lot.
It is.
It's definitely
It
a
is.
lot. And
Yes.
people underestimate how
Yeah.
they see you looking because we don't wear it like it's such a problem because we love doing it.
Yes.
But so we make it look easy to people.
Yeah.
Even doing things that we all do in our careers, it's not, people don't, even if they knew it was hard, which some of them do know, they still want instant gratification to
Yes,
me.
yes.
And that's
And
not
that's
what
the
being an
truth.
That's the
entrepreneur
thing.
is.
That's the
That
instant
is the truth.
gratification.
But that's why, as
That is
leaders,
true.
you're supposed to be honest and share your story.
If they,
Yeah.
but
That's
you
true,
can
Lemma.
tell them sometimes,
That's
too,
exactly
and they
right.
They
Still,
still don't know.
they don't believe
Yeah.
you. They think
Yeah.
that you're just making that up
That
because you
up,
don't want
yeah.
them to do it.
Right.
No, I want you to do it. I just want you to go in, the right way with both
Yeah.
your feet planted, so you don't dive in and then you end
Right.
up drowning and lose everything that you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
What I learned
Right.
was,
Exactly
what I learned
right.
was that a lot of people that you'll tell, even if you told them how you did it, they still wouldn't do
Do
it.
it, yeah.
That too.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
That's
it,
true.
it wouldn't even matter.
But
You
they
can
mad
tell
at you for doing it though.
Hey, but they're mad. They'll be mad at you for
Right,
doing
right.
it though.
Mad
But
at you.
I mean, but if you tell your story to like a mass audience, that's a totally different story.
Correct.
Because now you may touch 1, 2,
Right.
maybe
Right.
3 people in
Right.
there, and you can change the world. Some of that person could change the
Yes.
world, right?
Right.
But when you're talking to an individual and they appear interested, but they just don't seem.
They ain't even paying no attention.
Yeah, they're not really paying attention.
Right.
You're,
They're
you're
not
kind of
really
wasting
paying
your breath, you know?
Yeah.
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 That leads me into the question that I had for you on the marketing strategy. What works best for you guys? What techniques?
Okay, so he's looking at me because that's you. Baby. So we are. The Healing House is a pretty new brand, right? We started this in August.
Of last year?
Yeah.
Okay, my birthday's in August.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The
August.
end of the beginning.
But we have
17th.
realized that with, because this is so much different from fashion, right? We have realized that the main thing is getting people to feel our products
Okay.
feel it, smell it,
Uh-huh.
and also just explaining and being able to, have these conversations
Right.
with them. So we found out that pop-ups work. We were
That's the big
also
one.
doing
Okay.
Facebook marketing, so meta ads.
Okay.
That's something that, because I love like systems and like when you were talking
Systems
about
is
this,
big.
yeah,
Word
I was like,
today.
yeah,
Systems,
I was
yeah.
all in when you were talking. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what I love. So, we went into we're doing Facebook marketing.
Okay.
However, right now we feel like we want to hone more into just popping up and doing farmers markets and like just placement. So placing our products where we feel like our audience would
Right.
be, and just being able to have the opportunity to talk to our audience
Right.
too.
Right.
So yeah, that's pretty
These
much
pop-up exhibits and a lot of the guerrilla like marketing, like hitting store to store, that was a big thing for us.
going directly into like pharmacies and like
Right.
talking to the pharmacists and
Okay.
just building relationships and stuff like that. So
Beautiful.
We
So-
recognize that the holistic care is a niche market.
yeah,
So we have to be very selective in where we're going and who we're marketing to,
Okay.
because
the FDA situation.
yeah,
is
the
that what
FDA
it is?
situation,
Okay.
and you just got to think about where your market and demographic really is.
yeah,
You know,
Okay.
some people don't even use butter.
yeah. Nothing on their skin.
They don't put
I say
anything
it's
on
for
their
us.
Yeah.
You know, I always
Yeah,
say
right.
these
So-
products are something that we as a people need. Like we're not catered to in that way. Everything that's marketed to us is just to make a money and not really caring about
Right.
what what they're
Yeah.
putting in these products and things like that. So just finding where
Where your niche market
yeah,
is.
where
Where our
niche
niche is,
yeah,
yeah.
where our niche is.
That's
and
right.
Just
So one of
showing-
our mindsetters wants to know, in turning your skill to a business, what's one thing you tell them before they start?
And turning your skill to a business.
Make sure you are grounded in your why,
Mm.
because like I said, we can have so many skills, right?
Mhm.
Right,
All
so
these
it's
people
like
in our head.
exactly. So just knowing that whichever skill you do decide to go into, that you're grounded in your why, because there's gonna be a time like when you're not gonna feel like doing it in
Right.
that moment. But
Yeah.
if you're grounded in that why, you're gonna keep going.
You're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I would say understanding your limitations. So
Hmm.
so where if I know I'm strong somewhere, I know that I'm an artist, right? But I know that I don't know how to create a business. I don't know how to format it. I'm gonna learn some of it, but I'm gonna find someone who can really
Absolutely.
do it
Take you to the next
and
level.
take me to the next level. And that's like taking the help or getting the help where you are lacking
Right.
you should do it. You know, because
I'm glad
find-
you said that. I'm
Yeah.
glad you said that, because some, there's all different type of people that coach, and there's all different
Right.
levels, and people will have you believe in, like, oh, you gotta learn this, or oh, you gotta
Right.
do this. No,
Right.
Canva is not my friend.
That's right.
I am not.
That's
I don't
right.
care
That's
what
right.
you say, but I'm like, that is someone else's talent,
Yeah.
and I am gonna make that money and give it to them,
That's
Yeah, you
right.
have
because
to
they deserve to have a
designate,
job too, and
yeah.
they're gonna love it. And doing it like 30 minutes, where I would have took like 5 hours and wasting my time
Yes.
and money,
Yes.
and they would have still had a better product.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I give my permission. So that's a good word.
Yes.
Yeah.
Give yourself permission to know what your limitations are.
Yes.
Right.
That is not your strengths.
Right.
Because
Yes.
even in schools, we're looking at some of our teachers that are still there, and we're dealing with kids, and we're dealing in their limitations, but we're not dealing with their strengths. So it's another take on it.
That's
But
another one, yeah.
I'm like, you got to know where you're strong. You got to know when to give to somebody else.
That's
So
right.
Yeah, I always say you don't have to know how to do everything, but you have to be smart enough to know to give it to people that do.
Do.
And
That's
and not
right.
right,
sit there
right.
and do
And
it
like you said,
yourself.
you learn a
because
little,
That's right.
but
it's not gonna
right.
work.
That's where the
Right.
teamwork comes
Exactly.
in
Right,
as
that
well.
part.
Very right.
Because we
That's
can't
it.
do it
Right.
by ourselves.
No way.
Yeah.
Takes
So
a
why
village.
not
And it's no
go
fun anyway.
together?
Right, that's not fun.
So
Now, what
fun.
advice would you give to some of our mindsetters that want to get into the holistic business, but they're afraid to fail, or they're afraid
Yeah.
that, this is not going to work, or what have you? It's working for you guys, mind, body, soul,
Yeah.
marriage. It's working for
I
you.
would
So,
say just make sure it's in alignment with where you're going.
okay.
We we're like right now we're just thinking so much everything that's going on in the world today. We're just thinking like we got to think for ourselves.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
We got to literally use our own critical thinking
Yes.
skills
It's
Yeah.
true.
for
It's
ourselves.
true.
So let's integrate that into everything we do in our lives, right?
That's
So
the truth.
From eating,
That is the truth.
from self-care, from relationships,
Right.
from parenting. Just make sure it's in alignment. I would say, like whichever
That's
route
true.
you're trying to go through. Yeah.
That's true.
So
You're
And do you
absolutely right.
guys discuss different things? Like, say you don't agree about something. How do you
Dun, dun,
resolve that
dun.
in your marriage and as being entrepreneurs? Like, do you say, well, we're just going to take the business take on this? Or do you kind of be like, well, that's my husband, that's my wife, so I'm going to do it? Like, do you intertwine them or
No,
do
she
you take
yells
a
at me and
stance?
then I comply. Right? That's how it works. Right? This is how it goes. I say, okay, honey, and then we
say
do
he
it.
is
You have a happy
Right?
house.
You know, no, that's not.
say no.
I know it don't go like
that.
Listen, I know that don't work
No,
that way,
no,
but
no.
you guys kind of sit and go over what's the better avenue to take, or
We're both pretty logical.
yeah.
Okay.
So like
Okay.
we can compromise, but for the most part we're fairly fluid with each other
Yeah.
with
Y'all
with a
connected.
deeper understanding of
Energy.
why we need to do whatever it is we're
And we
choosing
always
to
look
do.
back to see what worked and
Right.
what didn't
what
work.
didn't work.
Exactly.
And we just stick to what's working. right?
Yes.
So not really dwelling, and we're not afraid to like pivot and like
Right.
if one route is not going the way that we
pivot is
expected,
an important word
we,
today.
we,
too.
we
Yeah.
have, we have to go another route. Then so be it.
Necessary.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, what mistakes did you make early on that actually help you to grow now? Like, like we're not gonna do that again. We tried it once, maybe even twice, but now we're like, yeah, that really didn't work. So, like, did you learn from things like that, or you
Yeah, I
just
would
kind
say-
of?
I would say like for us, because it would be like the mistakes we learned in other businesses. Right?
That's what
Yeah.
that's what I was
Those
gonna say.
mistakes
Yes.
from past businesses
Yes.
and I feel like that's why we've been able to project with the healing house so fast.
Yes.
Because we
That
use
experience.
both of our experiences, right, into creating something together. So I think that's what helped us.
Definitely our past businesses. Yeah, and we've done a lot of them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
we started in our relationship in business kind of
Yeah.
together. Like we
Right,
just
right,
we
right.
kind of said we're going to be a partnership and
Yeah.
we're going to push all of the
Partnership all the way through.
pitfalls.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
That's
All
right.
the
Yes.
pitfalls.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We went through them during those time frames, you know.
Right.
The not securing ourselves in certain places, right? Like leaving loose ends.
Yeah.
Those are things that later on come to bite you. And that's
Right.
why organization is
Yeah,
the key.
Very important.
That's why they call it an organization.
Right.
Right?
When you were
That
talking
is
about
Right.
tracker,
why.
when you were talking
Yeah.
about the tracker, I was like, that's like clinical research.
Yeah. Yeah, both those,
Yes.
those
Yes.
research people.
So
That's
important.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
And,
I love
the
it. Love it.
spiritual part of you guys, this globe, just
It
looking
sure
at you.
does.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that is, your success.
I know they both smiling right now. Look
Yeah,
at them.
yeah.
That
Your
energy.
Yeah, your success is from your
I love it.
skills, but I love the bond
Yes, me too.
and
I
the
do.
It's true.
devotion and, that healing. God
Yeah.
already had the plans for
What?
you,
Yeah.
and now you're just going through and
That's right.
flowing
Yes.
so easily together.
Yeah.
We getting the
And
1
isn't it
minute
wonderful to
signal.
have
Oh, no.
Wait,
something
Rochelle,
like
we
that,
getting
like
the
the
1
we get
minute
together?
signal.
That's good.
We
Oh,
didn't even
here we go.
realize.
They got to do
Listen,
their
This
1
was a
minute.
good conversation.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness. Okay, I thought we were in the living room somewhere.
This is great.
Listen, our production assistant Marlo over there, she all into the show. She like, 1 minute. We supposed
We
to
we
get a
gonna
4
get that
minute.
information right now.
She did have 4. She changed
She
it to
changed
1.
it to 1. We looking
That was
like
quick.
one.
That's good.
Guys,
That's good.
thank you so much. We really,
Thank
really
You
you
didn't get to ask
having
them
us.
about what
Yeah,
they
I
would,
know. Thank
would
you.
not be doing, or you didn't get to ask them that. You might have the question what you would give up. Remember that question?
I'm
You always
I'm
ask?
getting ready to do it. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do it now.
All right. 'Cause I gotta hear this one.
So our CEO checkout would be, since Marlon only gave us 30 seconds, our CEO checkout, we asked everyone to come on the show. As a CEO, I'm still learning blank and I'm unlearning blank.
I'm unlearning.
Okay. So, as a CEO, I am still learning that um, there's no such thing as failure. And you don't have to know everything, like we talked about. Do not put too, you don't, you, being a CEO, you are entitled to rest.
Yes.
Because I don't know if there's like a guilt sometimes where you feel like, oh, I have so much to do,
Right.
and you just want to do it, but your body needs rest.
Yes,
Like
it
that's
does.
that's part of the journey, right?
Yes.
So you cannot
is.
eliminate that.
Absolutely.
And what I'm
Oh,
unlearning,
and what are you unlearning? Yes.
unlearning, unlearning.
I would say control.
Oh.
Relinquishing
Yes,
control.
Yes.
Oh,
That's,
yeah, that's
that's what-
challenging
that-
for
yeah,
a boss.
That's for me.
really
Yeah, that's for me.
challenging.
Go for you.
That was
She
for
said that was for me.
Yeah.
that was what I was. That's what was for me. But
Yeah, that because
Trusting someone else with it, it's like, well, but no, wait,
hold on.
you think?
Yes.
Yeah,
But
it's
it's
like
my
on
baby.
the ledge. You on the
Right,
ledge,
exactly.
like, do I jump or do I come back?
Yeah.
What are they gonna do with my? With
And
my
I think for us
son?
as women that are mothers, that adrenaline for me
Yeah.
comes from that too.
Yep.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
You're already a nurturer, so
Yeah.
you're gonna
Right.
keep going.
Oh wait,
Exactly.
we have to close out. I'm so sorry because we can sit here and talk
This
about
is
that
great.
for another 5 minutes.
That's great.
Mine says we thank you for tuning in. Next week we have a special guest, the amazing Tori Carter. Our conversation will be about she protected the streets. Now she's protecting generations. She went from one career and pivoted to the next, as we were speaking about today. So you don't want to miss that next week. Make sure you tune in, and always remember, never be too busy to mind the business that pays
Business
you.
you.
Good
Love
night.
All righty. Thanks so much.
That was great. That was great. That was a great conversation, guys.
Yes,
I
thank
love
you.
it.
Our people walk in power, we gon' blow up. No fear, no doubt, we gon' show up. Set your boundaries, shine bright, no fright. Unapologetic, we fight for what's right. Family keeper, that's a state of mind. Power protection all by design. Family keeper, we rise, we shine. Power protection all by design. Mind the business that pays you.